Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well and okay. And today we are back in the City of London crematorium and cemetery. But just before we jump back into the video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone that watches, likes and subscribes and comes back and watches the videos regularly, or even to the new viewers, to be honest with you. It is really small, but it is growing very slowly but surely. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you, and it is really appreciated. Hopefully it will continue to grow and we can get to 1,000 subscribers. So today initially came here to pay our respects to a gentleman that was known as the King of the Cobbles and the Governor, Mr. Lenny Mclean. So sometimes the research is a little bit conflicting, and there's lots of different stories online, but with this one it went a little bit more sideways than normal. So initially, I'm going to be completely honest, I actually thought that Lenny Mclean was buried here, but that's not the case. He was actually cremated here, and there's no memorial plaque for him, and his ashes aren't here either. But he was certainly a larger than life character with lots of interesting stories and information. So we're going to have a quick look at Lenny Mclean's history, get a bit of info on him. We also pop over to North Woolwich Road, which was the location of the Guv'nor pub. So with that, once again, there's stories on there about Lenny Mclean and Charlie Kray running the pub, but the building has actually been knocked down now, so that wasn't hugely successful. But we do visit the site, have a look at where the pub was. If you guys have got any stories or confirmations or details about him running the pub with Charlie, and if he was actually involved, let me know in the comments below as always. And we also have a look at the Hippodrome Nightclub, which is still there thankfully, or the building is there rather. It's now a casino, which is where Lenny used to control the doors famously for many years. So I hope you enjoy the video guys, and as always, if you could like and subscribe, I will be really grateful. Leonard John Mclean was born on the 9th of April 1949 into a large family in Hoxton in the East End of London. He had a difficult, troubled childhood. His biological father passed away when he was 4 years old. Lenny grew up with a violent and abusive stepfather, and after several years of him and his siblings braving broken bones and suffering mental abuse, a great uncle that was a local enforcer paid the stepdad a visit, which ended in a violent altercation. By the time Lenny reached his late teens, he had become physically imposing, and at his peak he was around 6'2" and around 280 pounds. Leading up to this period, Lenny had been arrested multiple times and had served 18 months in prison. When Lenny later got into fighting, he stated that he considered every victory that he won was on behalf of his younger, vulnerable self. It was also said that when he expressed his rage, which resulted from his abusive childhood, it would take several men to separate him from his opponents. Lenny became very well known for his fights and had a fearsome reputation. During his fighting career, it's been said that he had over 2,000 to 3,000 fights. As his boxing career wound down, his formidable reputation led him into the world of being an enforcer. He was often associated with the infamous criminals such as the Krays, Ronnie Biggs and Charles Bronson. He also worked in the world of door security and controlled many clubs and pubs in and around the London area. Most famously, he controlled the doors at London's Hippodrome Nightclub, which was on the edge of Leicester Square. As life moved on for Lenny, with such an eventful and interesting background, Lenny released several books, including the autobiography The Guv'nor, which became a bestseller. The natural progression continued into TV and film work, most famously appearing as Barry the Baptist in Guy Ritchie's Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Along the way, Lenny married the love of his life, Valerie, and they had a son and a daughter. Lenny often described his family as his rock, and as them being the reason that he maintained self-control on certain occasions. Unfortunately, Lenny passed away on the 28th of July 1998 after being diagnosed with lung cancer. Hey guys, so we are on North Woolwich Road, just up the road from City Airport, and apparently there used to be a pub over this way called the Guv'nor's, and it was at one point run by Lenny Mclean and Charlie Kray. I think it's been knocked down. There isn't a lot along here. I'm going to have a quick look anyway, but if you guys are familiar with it, even drank in the pub, or do know that Charlie and Lenny did run the pub, let me know in the comments below, guys, yeah? Hey guys, so we are on Leicester Square where the Hippodrome Club used to be. It has actually now turned into a casino, but the building is still there, and it is where Lenny used to work on the doors. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. As always, if you could like it and subscribe, and if you ever cross paths with Lenny, fortunately or unfortunately for you, depending on which way it went, whether it was on the doors or any other way, let me know in the comments below. That would be really interesting to read, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.